Cebuanos, kaya nato ni tinabangay ta, storya tabay. Cebu Copes is actually free online, confidential counseling and online psychosocial support. So this is done actually by registered guidance counselors. Cebu Copes was primarily established with goal to assist Cebuanos in their mental and emotional health needs amidst COVID-19. So Cebu Copes is actually an acronym, no? It's for Cebu Counselors, Psychological and Emotional Support for COVID-19. It is actually a conscious effort, no, in terms of the naming, because in the process of naming the group, we wanted something that would build on the strength of individuals, which is why we focused on something that would connote that, and that is cope or coping. The volunteers for Copes or Cebu Copes are all registered guidance counselors. The counselors or our volunteers actually come from different universities and schools here in Cebu. To name, we have volunteers from University of the Philippines, Cebu. We have from Ateneo de Cebu, University of San Carlos, Cebu Technological University, and we also have counselors actually from DepEd. The group has been running since April, and actually until now, we still have clients availing of the counseling services. Concerns mentioned by clients are not limited to pandemic-related issues. Mostly, it's about their relationships or personal concerns. What we saw really as a top concern was really the anxiety. It could be the anxiety of possibly having COVID or anxiety about their future, because right now there's a level of uncertainty of how life will proceed after. Along with that also comes sleeplessness, because there is a rise also in people having difficulty in sleeping. We actually also have clients who are COVID positive, but again, we always make sure that we uphold the confidentiality of these clients. So aside from that, we also actually cater to frontliners as well. The process with Cebu Copes po is we really build on the process of consent. All they have to do is go to our Facebook page, so that's Cebu Copes, and we have an album of our different counselors. So they would have a choice. Clients who would like to avail of the service would have a choice on how and to whom they would like to contact. Actually, for the clients, it's really voluntary, and they will be the one to reach out and request for the counseling session. For some tips on how to deal with anxiety or how to deal with the whole situation at home also amidst COVID-19. So first and foremost is to acknowledge that you have these feelings, because right now we're seeing a lot of shift also in the emotions, the uncertainty, the discomfort, the disorientation. It's all right to feel bad, but at the same time, you also have the choice to make yourself feel better. Second is also trying to identify what is within your control. So what can you do instead? Yes, you can worry, but a good question to ask is, what can you also do with it? So if it's something within your control, then maybe you can try to shift also your activities that would give you purpose or would give you direction for your day. And because of the quarantine, there has been an effect also of the daily routine and the daily schedule of individuals. So one way to counter this is to also establish your own routine. So what can you do while you're at home? Because by finding that, it would give you a sense of normalcy also in your day-to-day activities. And then, of course, it's very important to reach out also to friends and to family. So although we are all physical distancing, it's still very important, because we are still social beings, that we still get in touch with family and friends. So the good thing right now is we have Facebook, we have all our social media networks or video apps. So it's still very important to get in touch with people. And of course, lastly, take some time also to do things that you would enjoy. So it could be as simple as just watching your K-dramas. It could be engaging in new hobbies. So right now, we're seeing people getting into gardening or doing arts and crafts. So again, give time also for these activities, just for you to enjoy and to relax and not to think so much also about the pandemic. As we navigate this new normal together, and as we find ourselves trying to cope and deal with the situation, the current situation of the world right now, there might be times wherein we feel that our personal efforts are not enough. And this is why we, as your mental health professionals, your counselors, are ready to listen to you, to help you out in your personal concerns. So all you have to do is just message your page on Facebook. So it's a free online and tele-counseling service done by registered guidance counselors, and you will be directed to a link. Just reach out to these guidance counselors. Once you agree on a certain schedule, you will also be given an informed consent form for you to read through. So we hope that you would be able to take the chance also to avail of these free online mental counseling sessions. For Cebuanos, we always have to remember that we have each other and that we could help in any way that we can, and we can cope in the way that we can. Cebuanos, kaya nato ni tinabangay ta, storya tabay.